Greetings and salutations. Tell me in the chat if you can hear and see us. We're having a bit of a confusion as to the seating arrangement. For some reason, he keeps wanting to sit in my place tonight. Not sure why. Here, you want one of these? There you go. Okay, let's see who's in the chat already. Diane and Nicole, first one in. My mom, hello. And, oh, wait. Well, I'm saying the first one in. No, I just can't get to the top of the chat. Okay, so there's the chat is happy and active and kicking tonight, as it is every night. Hello, Claire Bear. Kathy B. Patty Pinkstaff. Dari, hello. Emily Thatcher, your request is on deck tonight. Got a special song for Emily. And Joanne King, hello. I'm assuming that's Craig on the Vaudacity Network keypad. Joe Warren, hello. Meg Sampson. Kelsey Blaine Gibson. And for those of you just joining us, hello, Don Emery. Later on tonight is it the third or the fourth Vaudacity channel games night? We'll be doing that at 9 o'clock. And there was one night we just kind of tagged on some Jackbox games to the end of a Saturday night show, so I've now lost the internal count here. Michelle Vanderpool, hello. Hey, Julie. Anna. Oh, Kathy B. My son-in-law, the lawyer, won his first court case. Well, congratulations to Kathy's son-in-law. Let's. Yeah, Mom and Dad, Pam and Neil, have received their first and second doses of the vaccine, and they're both doing just fine. Hey, Carol Smith. I'm glad to see Terry is back with us. Good. Terry, how are you feeling? Roberta, Svetlana, hello. Hello. Spencer Coates. Everybody welcome Spencer Coates. This is Spencer's first LoveCAST. She joined us for Fireside Tales with Wolfgang on Monday night, and for the first time, and is back with us now. Where are you going? I'm losing my co-host. You're not going over to the shark, are you? Seriously, dude? Come on. Okay, I'm gonna put his shark on camera, and maybe he'll stay with us. Come here, you. Meow. Yeah, come on, come back. Yeah, I thought we negotiated this like last summer sometime, but come on. So let's, he loves this. He loves this shark. Yeah, he does. Wow. All right, let's start off with an upbeat happy song. All right. Yeah, my gas bill, Goddess Patina, The gas bill was getting rather egregious a little while ago. Putting wood in the thing during a show, there's a constant pop, 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 popping, as you would expect. So I try to just keep it gas-fed for most of the live shows and videos. That's why. All right. So, for all you Big Lebowski fans out there, don't tell the dude we're gonna open with some Eagles. Well, I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load. Got 7 women on my mind. 4 that wanna own me, 2 that wanna stone me, 1 says she's a friend of mine. Take it easy. Take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up while you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to make your stand. Take it easy. Well, I'm standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona. Such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford, slowing down to take a look at me. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. We may lose and we may win, but we will never be here again. So open up, I'm climbing me. Take it easy. Well, I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load. Got a world of trouble on my mind. Looking for a lover who won't blow my cover. She's so hard to find. Take it easy. Take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. Gotta take it easy. Gotta take it easy. I see Don has been to Winslow, Arizona. Yeah, funny. I have too, and I don't remember why, but obviously my first thought when arriving in Winslow, Arizona is, now I wonder which corner this is supposed to have been. I saw Katie has floated into the chat. Katie, has your friend Molly joined us yet? I'm dying for Molly to come to the first live cast, either this or a Monday night, or wherever she may join us when she does. There's a funny backstory between how I met that individual, which I'll share when she joins us. So I want to know, is anybody celebrating anything? There's a number of people I've seen out there on the socials who have gotten their first, or in some cases their first and second dose of vaccine. That is definitely something to celebrate. And it is also long-term fan and supporter of the show, Lisanne's birthday today. She's not with us watching because she's having a nice birthday dinner with family. But she was going to be watching the replay, so happy birthday, Lisanne. But yeah, tell us in the chat, what else, what are you celebrating right now? Have you got something that you're happy about? Let's move on also. So this last weekend was Folk Night on Paulie's online variety show. And just like with the Beatles, there's like, oh my God, all the songs that I could have played that I didn't play. Oh, all the songs. The first in that category is one of my favorite Irish folk songs of all time. I've been playing a few more Irish folk songs here and there on the LoveCAST, and yeah, this is one of my favorites. This was written in the spring of 1916. This is called The Foggy Jew. 'Twas down the glen one Easter morn, to city fair rode I, when armed lines of marching men in squadrons passed me by. No pipe did hum, no battle drum did sound its loud tattoo, but the angel spells over Liffey's swell ring out in the foggy dew. Right proudly high over Dublin town hung the outer flag of war. For 'twas better to die beneath an Irish sky than its subtler or subtle bar. And from the plains of royal Meath, strong men came hurrying through, while Britannia's Huns with their long-range guns sailed in through the foggy dew. Oh, 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 and the requiem bell rang mournfully and clear. Oh, those who died that Easter tide in the springing of the year. gaze with deep amaze those fearless men with you who bore the fight that freedom's light might shine through the foggy dew. Oh, 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 and back through the glen I rode again, and my heart with grief was sore, for I parted then with valiant men whom I never shall see more. And to and fro in my dreams I'll go, and I kneel and pray for you. For slavery fled, oh glorious dead, when you fell in the foggy dew. All right. Let's see. A few more people have joined us since opening. Renee King, hello. Sam Pinello's in. Nick Davila. Ned and Benny are watching. Ed Marsh, hello. I can't tell you how good it feels to see Spencer Coates just folding right into the chat. That's so lovely. I love the way this community just fully embraces newcomers and just welcomes folks into the fold. That's exactly what compels me to just keep doing this thing. And Charity Swanson, hi. Oh, it's so lovely to see you all. I saw Carol Smith, so I'm assuming that Mark Wynn is watching too, and Serona Farron, the originator of the orthokeras that I wear so often. Kathy B said, no newcomers here, just friends we haven't met yet. That is so sweet and perfect. Thank you. That's exactly what I mean. At some point, he's setting up for a rehearsal right now, but at some point, Joey Delgado is going to be tuning into the show and joining us in the chat. We're going to be highlighting Salt Whiskey toward the end of the evening. Great point, Emily Thatcher. We've got like 50 plus watching and 36 likes. So please hit that like button. There's 3 things to click down there: like, share, and save. Share is pretty obvious. It puts it out to your social media. Save puts it in your watch later list, but that tells YouTube that you're particularly interested and invested in this show, and it helps the algorithm. So please click all the things. I gotta play. All right. So, because this last weekend was Folk Night on Thank you, Ed. We did the triple header. Thank you. Oh, and hit the bell so that you'll be notified when there are shows and stuff happening on the Vaudacity network. Absolutely, yeah. So there's 3 things to click every week and 1 thing to click if you never clicked it before. So we did Folk Night on Paulie's online variety show this last Saturday night, and one thing that I was just dying to do because it's only a minute long and yet didn't get to. This is, there was an episode of The Simpsons where Homer becomes the president of the union and trades away the employee dental plan for a keg of beer at the union meetings. And at some point, there's just all kinds of, a combination of all kinds of folk elements, because you've got a bunch of union workers who are striking for workers' rights, and you've also got a bunch of folks that are just picketing a nuclear power plant, which is, of course, where Homer works. And out front, Lisa Simpson picks up a guitar during the strike, and she plays this folk song. Come gather round, children, it's high time you learned about a hero named Homer and a devil named Burns. We'll march till we drop, the girls and the fellas. We'll fight to the death, or else hold like umbrellas. So we'll march day and night by the big cooling tower. They have the plans, but we have the power. So we'll march day and night by the big cooling tower. They have the plans, but we have the power. I see I've made a note that looks like it was episode 15 out of season 9, if I'm reading my own notes correctly. So, my God, that was decades ago. I think I was actually watching a rerun of that episode when I was first learning guitar. And when you first learn any chord-based instrument, piano, guitar, it doesn't really matter. When you first learn that you can make chords with your hands while singing with your mouth, it's like this. You just want to break into Aladdin's whole new world. It's like this magical ability. And that song in particular, I heard it when watching a rerun of the episode, and I was able to just like snatch up a guitar, grab a pen and paper, and like write down, oh yeah, I think I can actually remember. It's so short, I could remember the words, and I think I could actually figure out after having heard it just now. And it's like this whole magical thing where, wow, you can actually do this. Like the worst compliment that I ever heard, the worst compliment I think I've ever received from a small child was, a small child heard me play something at a party or at a campfire, I can't remember what, walks up to me he must have been like 4 years old, maybe five, looks up at me all big-eyed and says, wow, that actually sounded like real music. And I'm like, I can see by the wonder in your eye that you meant something complimentary, but thanks, you little shit. What do you... His dad runs over and explains really quickly, like, we're not a musical family. The only time he ever hears music is like if we're in the car and somebody turns on the radio and that's music coming out of the radio, and he's literally never heard live music before just now. Like, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, thank you. That's yeah. Out of the mouth of babes. So, this next song kind of feels like folk music, but it certainly was not presented that way in its original incarnation. There was a group that did a lot of albums in the, I guess, late 60s and through the 70s. Emerson, Lake, and Palmer were very keyboard-driven, like electronic keyboard. And this is one of those songs that, of course, by the time I was a teenager and driving and had full control of both the steering wheel and the FM dial, this song had been around for decades. I mean, this song predates me by a really long time. It's probably, looking at the date that it was written and published, song's probably more a commentary on the Vietnam War. Oh my God. All right. Just as I'm about to say something profound, I look down in the chat and Ruth Sanchez is jumping in on worst compliments ever. Worst compliment by a happy, smiling student. Are you the teacher with the big butt? That's awesome. That is awesome. Oh, and I see someone saying hello to Paul Carganilla. So there's Paul Carganilla. That child was an asshole. How you doing, man? It's good to have you in the chat, brother. Yeah, that's a good question. Christina wants to know, and hello, Christina, if I didn't say it. Christina wants to know, how are your and Noah's colds, Paul? I would also like to know. Worst compliment from a child might have even been a better conversation starter than something you're celebrating this week. Okay, so I love this song. It was like this sacred event every time I was driving when I was a teenager, and this song would come on the classic rock oldies station. This is Emerson, Lake and Palmer's Lucky Man. He had white horses and ladies by the score, all dressed in satin and waiting by the door. What a lucky man he was. What a lucky man he was. White lace and feathers, they made up his bed. A bones-covered mattress on which he was laid. What a lucky man he was. lucky man he was. He went to fight wars for his country and his king, of his honor and his glory. The people would sing. What a lucky man he was. What a lucky man he was. A bullet had found him. His blood ran as he cried. No money could save him, so he laid down and died. What a lucky man he was. Oh, what a lucky man he was. Yeah. Hello, Corey Benjamin. Glad to see you're with us just in time for music from our era. That's awesome. Oh, and Paul got a COVID vaccination? Is that? Oh, yeah. I'm, okay. Still achy from my COVID shot on Tuesday. Paul, is that like the first dose of 2, or did you get one of the single dose variations? Spencer, that's awesome. ELP forever. Yeah. Yeah, Wolfgang clearly wanted to, just felt like being in the shark tonight. Oh, sorry, buddy. I was trying to show him. I saw the bright yellow eye in the monitor right in front of me. He does this old man thing, but he's still an evolved predator who can't be taken by surprise. So very frequently these days, if I wake him up out of a very deep sleep, he turns into that, oh, what, huh? Now he's licking my hand just to show I was awake the whole time. Didn't catch me off guard. I'm totally cool. All right, this next one is this next one was a request from Dari. I don't think she realized she made it, but we were watching, I think we were watching Paul's show in the Cove and started talking about Firefly. Yeah, Diana. Yeah, Wolfgang has like a lot of personality. It's charming and amusing at least 98% of the time. There's that 2% of the time that we get like in arguments over little things like who's sitting where, and but like I shouldn't have to argue with my cat about these things, but he is his own very full-fledged, sentient individual. Oh, Nicole Pierce is here. Speaking of incredible contributions to Folk Night, Nicole Pierce sang, what's the song called? Oh, Canada, I Could Drink a Case of You. She just perfectly picked out the absolute right song. Somebody said in the chat that this sounds like as good as when Nicole Pierce sang that Jewel song, and it was, well, yeah, because Jewel was Jewel sounded like the folk singer that originated the song that Nicole was doing on Saturday. So that was not like a coincidence, that was good taste. Yes, Svetlana, I've been up here too long. Haven't we all? As a matter of fact, I think today's the 4th. I think tomorrow is a weird anniversary. I think March 5th was the last live in-person, in front of a live audience gig I played before the pandemic. March 5th at in El Segundo, and I'm gonna miss the hell out of that club, which has apparently folded since then. But March 5th is it'll be since a year since I played with my band. Okay, so for those of you sci-fi geeks out there with us, a couple of the worst crimes in television history was that Fawlty Towers was limited to 1 season, and that Firefly was limited to 1 season. And in the chat must have been on Paul's show in the Cove, we started talking about Firefly and canceled shows. And Dari said, "You should play that. One of you guys should play that." And well, here it is. Oh, Katie McTire. Hello, darling. Take my love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand. I don't care, I'm still free. You can't take the sky from me. Take me out to the black, tell 'em I ain't coming back. Burn the land and boil the sea. You can't take the sky from me. There's no place that I can be since I found serenity. You can't take the sky from me. Spencer says she's singing along. Of course you are. Oh, Emily, you love Nathan Fillion, but have never seen Firefly. Yes, it's called the Ballad of Serenity, and that's one of those things that I can never remember where I keep in my filed, organized songbook, because it's the theme song to Firefly, but I don't put it under F. It was written by Joss Whedon, who directed the entire series and wrote most of it. but was played by, oh, damn it, I can't, no, okay, the one proper noun that slipped my mind. Rhodes, Mr. Rhodes, right? Anyway, yeah, I got to remember more stuff as to where to file that in my songbook when I'm looking for it. 6:42. Okay, we're doing all right on time. I'm gonna. Christina cut Alan Tudyk's hair a couple of times. That's pretty neat. Sunny Roads. Thank you, Craig, in the Audacity Research Department. Yeah, Sunny Roads, and he did it so damn well. Yeah, Emily, if you've never seen Firefly and you like, Malcolm Reynolds is just like is just his best character that he ever did. I'll say. A close second was the one episode that he did on Rick and Morty, where he voiced over one of the, there's this race of bugs, and he was in a season finale that was brilliant. All right. What next? I in the first like 20 LoveCasts or so, I used to do everything in a preordained order, and I would work through the entire show. I'd get up early that morning and I'd go in an order, and then somewhere it ended up being more moldable based on what was going on in the chat and songs like, oh, no, I've got to play this song in this order, and I've got to change. Oh, somebody just said something relevant to the fifth song when we're on the second song. So, so now the element of improv in these shows is, all right, prepare a pile of material and go through what seems right at the time. Well, the thing that seems right this very second is Emily Thatcher had a very special request. Now, I'm not going to get into the personal details of why this is such an important and or significant song, but suffice to say, it is. And when I got the background from Emily in private messages as to exactly why it was so significant, I had to spend another week rehearsing and working over this song and developing it a little further. Oh, Emily Thatcher, by the way, is going to be on Games Night with us tonight at 9:00 PST. And I see Christina and Paul trolling each other about being on schedule. There's. I promise the LoveCast will be done before 9:00. I'll put it that way. So Emily loves Rascal Flatts, and this is a Rascal Flatts song. I'll say this is a Rascal Flatts song from Emily to her brother.
It's like a storm that cuts a path. It breaks your will. It feels like that. You think you're lost, but you're not lost on your own. Oh, you're not alone. I will stand by you. I will help you through when you've done all you can do and you can't go. I will dry your eyes. I will fight your fight. We'll hold you tight and I won't let go. It hurts my heart to see you cry. I know it's dark, this part of life. Oh, it finds us all. We're too small to stop the rain. Oh, but when it rains, I will stand by you. I will help you through when you've done all you can do. If you can't go, I will dry your eyes. I will fight your fight. I will hold you tight and I won't let you fall. I won't fade to fall. I'm right here to catch you. I won't let you down. It won't get you down. You're gonna make it. Yeah, I know you can make it. 'Cause I will stand by you. I will help you through when you've done all you can do and you can't go. I will dry your eyes. I will fight your fight. I will hold you tight and I won't let go. Oh, I'm gonna hold you and I won't let go. Oh, Mickey Mooney has joined us. Hi, Mickey. I love you. I'm glad you're here. Yeah. So, Emily, I've been thinking about you and your brother a lot this last week, if that's not very clear. You're very welcome. And I appreciate you and everything that you do and all the shows that you come to. And she's just always, Emily's just always right there. I mean, so reliably to the fact that she's joining game night. She's sitting in on game night tonight. This is, yeah, that's wonderful. 59 people watching right now. 60, if you would be so kind as to click like
click that thumbs up. That is that would help a lot. If Joey Delgado is in with us on the chat yet, and I haven't seen him, yeah, please say hey, and for the, if anybody has seen or heard from Joey in the chat, let me know. I love you too, Emily. You're so sweet. I gotta say too, in learning that song, I've seen all these childhood pictures of Emily with her family and with her brother in particular, and it's just it's just adorable beyond words. I can't tell you what it's meant to learn that song for you all because of what it means to you personally. Oh wow, I usually do this so much earlier in the show. I want to thank all the folks that have kept the lights on and the gas bill here at the cabin for another week. The folks that have thrown into, we've got Venmo and PayPal down here, the people that donated virtual tickets for LoveCAST 45 were Josepha Snyder, Ed and Susie Marsh, Ned Clark and Benny Shoyan, Christy and Nick Davila, Julie Emery, Kathy Balcom, Joy and Ed King, Emily Thatcher, who we just heard from, Claire Bear Foster, and one anonymous donor. And Sam Pinello's beautiful wife says hello. So, hello, hello back. Hey, Karen Oliver has joined us. I hope I can disclose to the folks that Karen is late to tonight's show because she was bringing dinner to a friend of hers in need, and I'm glad you're here. I love you too. Thank you. So a number of people I can think of: Diana and Emily and Christina, and there were a number of people who requested that I repeat the song that I played for Folk Night this last Saturday. Paul has a member of his family who's going through a transitional time. I'll just say it that way. And naturally just had to write a song about it and play that for Folk Night this last week. And several folks requested that we repeat the song tonight. So here we go. So one little detail of the backdrop of this song is that one of the most touching moments in the book Watership Down, which is about a bunch of talking rabbits,
one of the rabbits is mourning his just passed friend, and in the rabbit eulogy, he just quite simply says, "My heart has joined the 1,000, for my friend stopped running today." And talk about literary references. Paul and Jamie's dog is this adorable old man golden retriever named Porthos. So, this is a song for Porthos. First I heard of my friend, you were a musketeer, sort of tall tale of adventure, wine and a belly of cheer. Next is a model for Nana, as Barry spun yarns of lost boys. And when she told me I need you, a life with Porthos drowned out the noise. Time has its way at the end of the day. Our play must close in the end. I'm feeling the way as the rabbits who say my heart has joined the 1,000. Though my friend stopped running today, my friend stopped running today, my friend stopped running today. New rules in space from Starfleet, with you on the Enterprise. You had to pee on an alien tree, so a prime directive they said we need. Time has its way at the end of the day. We must go home in the end. I'm feeling the way as the rabbits who say my heart has joined the 1,000. Though my friend stopped running today, my friend stopped running today, my friend stopped running today. My friend stopped running today, my friend stopped running today, my friend stopped running today. Well, I don't know what to say after that, except, I mean, to read Paul's comment of "we feel your love and Love you all 10 times right back. I think the point that came crashing in on me that I had to write that was when we did the Valentine's Day show on Paulie's online variety show. And I had always meant to ask Paul where Porthos got his namesake from. And there was this incredible, just beautiful, moving backstory of Jamie, his wife, calling and simply saying, "I need you." And he was just there. And at some point in here, they watched the movie Finding Neverland, which was Johnny Depp's depicting J.M. Barrie, who wrote Peter Pan, and Barrie had a dog named Porthos, as did Captain Archer of the first Starship Enterprise, and of course, all of these were the namesake of the most jovial of the Three Musketeers, Porthos. Okay. It's a couple minutes after 7, and so we'll keep pressing on, and we'll turn over here to my video accompanist. If no, the guitar I played that on. Oh dear. The TV and the now they're talking. All right. The guitar I played that on is was a gift from a dear friend and constant supporter of the show, Miss Patty Pinkstaff. I've followed the medieval tradition of naming the important swords out there. If you'll follow me on the analogy with giving all my guitars a name, even if it's something internal that I never say out loud. And and that particular guitar, I haven't said out loud, partly because, well, the Pinkstaff 12 just sounds like my heist team that I've put together to go knock over a casino, but that's what the guitar has become in my mind. I can't now just like call it Clarissa. It just doesn't feel right. So we're going to close tonight with the video of the week on Hunter's Acoustic Cabin was a duet I did with my musical uncle, Joey Delgado. Who I was honored that he would I was honored that T.O. Joe would collaborate with me and do a duet out of one of my most loved originals. So we're going to close tonight with Salt Whiskey. She gets grave right. She needs no one to crucify. The burning says reason she enslaves, and I won't be back for days. Even moonshine, there's bad thoughts in my mind. To her will I could resign. Old scratch hands, his damn soul bruised. At the crossroads I ordered a few. Where she comes from, why she's here. When she builds with a laugh, she burns down with a tear. And I cannot quit her, I can't put her down. Not get above water, can't seem to drown. She brings me trouble so sweet, stack her up to my feet just to drink her some whiskey again. She brings me trouble so sweet, stack her up to my feet just to drink her some whiskey again. She adds a dash, I've wasted 7 years in the salt of mystic children's tears. Stilled in water, the sad song she sings. How it went through beggars and it went through kings. She won't show you your future, only where you will fail. You dream to be red, but you're just in the hell. And I cannot quit her, I can't put her down. You're not down above water, I can't seem to drown. She brings me trouble so sweet, stack her up to my feet just to drink her some whiskey again. She brings me trouble so sweet, stack her up to my feet just to drink her some whiskey again. Holster heavy is my pride. Place I laid, a good man had died. When she my only guide, and I can't stop while my heart beats. Good people pray for me. All I hate, Lord, won't I pray for my love to stop feeling like pain. She won't show you your future, only where you will fail. You dream to be red, but you're salt whiskey again. She bring me trouble so sweet, stick up to my feet just to drink her salt whiskey again. She bring me trouble so sweet, stick up to my feet just to drink her salt whiskey again. She bring me trouble so sweet, stick up to my feet just to drink her salt whiskey again. Thank you, Tio Joe. Yeah. Well, you know, there's such a great community here. Oh, wow. I can't even. I can't even go through the chat right now. I'm so extraordinarily. How about one more? Just feeling like doing one more. We got no time. We got no toes we're stepping on by going overtime, and I had like 8 more songs prepared that we're just not going to get to, but thank you. If Terry will stay for one more, then yeah, we'll do one more. Thank you, Michelle. And yeah, that's a good point, Emily. Game night doesn't start till 9. Wait, what about your schedule, Hunter? Yeah. Well, in another year of this lockdown, and maybe my hair will be as long as Aaron Powell's. Paul wants to hear "Like a Virgin." It's funny because my mom sent me a text like 6 weeks ago or a month ago saying, "Okay, it's time to put away Like a Virgin. I think the joke is done now." I'm like, "Mom, you don't get it. I didn't get it. People love that song. It's crazy. I never would have expected that. I love that song even if I don't play it in a dress. Like, we're going to get back on real stages with the Dirty Jacks in front of real crowds, and people are going to like be coming up to the edge of the stage and like requesting Like a Virgin, and my guitar player is just going to look at what do you want? You want to hear? Sorry, you want to hear what? That's, yeah. Okay, one more. Aaron's exquisite. But yeah, Sam is not here to irritate and annoy by going way over time. So why not? Let's get one more in here. No, the can't cut his hair till the Padawan braid is real. Dude, it's real. That's really attached to me. That's not coming out. Okay. I'm not going to say anything about this last song except to just leave you all on a positive note. Well, I heard there was a good chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you? Well, it goes like this: fourth, the fifth, the minor four, and the major lift. The baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty and the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to her kitchen chair. She broke your throne and she cut your hair. From your lips she drew the hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Baby, I've been here before. I've seen this room and I walked this floor, you know. I used to live alone before I knew you. And I've seen your flag on the marble arch. But love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. There was a time when you let me know what's really going on below. But now you never show that to me, do you? Remember when I moved in you, and the holy dove was moving too. Every breath we drew was hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. There's a God above, but all I've ever learned from love is how to shoot somebody who outdrew you. And it's not a cry that you hear at night. It's not somebody who's seen the light. It's a cold day and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Yeah. Thank you for joining us this evening. This is where I'm just going to leave the camera running for another couple minutes, because the extremely important thing about this show is the community that it gathers and generates. So, I'm going to leave you all with a few minutes of a huge gray beastly cat sleeping inside of a shark by the fire to say goodnight to each other. And we'll be back at 9 o'clock here on the Vaudacity Network with Jackbox Games. See you soon.